Sorry guys, give me a moment. My Steam is being goofy. It's a little goofy, a little goofy guys. You know what I mean? I hope everyone's doing good, guys. I'm so happy you're all here. It's a great time, really. Oh. Okay, we're back. Uh, Last time, when we were playing Metaphor Refantasio, we ended up at the camp. We killed a human, which honestly is insane. The fact that they're humans in this game, they're not demons. But yeah. So let's get some rest. And yeah, we're going to continue the game. So glad to have all of you here.
Can't sleep? Guess I'm not surprised after what we just went through. Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be at your best.
I know, I will.
I wanted to tell you, though. When the human attacked, I heard a strange voice. It told me my duty would be to guide you. What do you think it meant? I mean, I haven't exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to deliver our message, and that almost got you killed. I never expected it would be this dangerous, and it feels kind of like it's my fault.
It's not your fault.
You say that, but look, I can't fight with you. But as long as you're up against all this scary stuff, I'll try to help however I can. You've got something special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet, but I believe in you. Oh, hey, you know what insomnia is good for? Catching up on reading. If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel. It's just war after war here, with Magla arts fueling the flames, but it's a nice fantasy. Enjoy it while you can. Good night.
Well, hello. Nice to meet you. I've been waiting. And now you've acquired a most interesting power. You truly are an intriguing one.
Who's this guy?
Fascinating. In the moments where your heart is most gripped by the book, I can reach out to you. My name is Moore, and I am the humble author of the novel you've been reading. You stand now in my study. Quite something, isn't it? A hall of wisdom, purpose-built for the research of certain powers. I call it academia. Alas, it's as much a prison as it is a library. His most merciful majesty saw fit to lock me in this place. It has me a bit addled, honestly. I no longer remember where in the kingdom my study actually lies. I never imagined my voice would reach beyond these walls. Until you appeared. And now, by whatever strange forces are afoot, I can speak directly to your mind. So, what would you say to an alliance?
What kind of alliance?
There must be more you wish to know. For instance, the nature of this fascinating power you've awakened to. I believe you have found a way to wield true magic. You need no petty conduit of mortal make. You can even change your appearance using the raw magma within. It is above all a mystic, long-hidden art, now the stuff of legend. What I have come to call archetypes.
Archetypes?
A spirit of heroic virtue. A transformative power that manifests only in those who embody the heroes and kings of old in some core aspect. Heroes of antiquity are often depicted as near mythic figures, with forms transcending the mortal. These accounts are no mere allegory, but truth. However, none of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you. Perhaps you are meant for not just proficiency, but mastery. In their truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero. One who can drive away calamity and evil in this world, no matter its form. Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore the kingdom's ideals. I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take my hand in friendship?
Okay.
The bargain is struck then.
I hear a voice from somewhere.
The scholar in search of utopia. More. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
More.
Now let's see what manner of story you'll weave.
The Seeker once unlocked in academia. Oh. They can sense the heroic embodiment of the Seeker for more. More is the first of your followers, people that support your quest as steadfast allies that you can grow closer to. Strengthening your bond with your followers will lead to unlocking various abilities that can change the shape of your journey. More is just the first of many, so keep an eye out.
We'll meet again, I'm sure. Here's to our joined path, and the thrills that yet lie ahead. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 5 days remain.
All ready then?
Hello,
From here on, we
motherfucker.
travel in secret. If we're to get back into the capital, we'll have to do it undetected. So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side.
That way they'll never see us coming, huh?
Lad, you'll be our vanguard. It'll be a trial by fire, but the sooner you get used to that power, the better.
Speaking of, you were talking like you know something about it.
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions in the early days. I've only heard it's a power found in those who walk a righteous path. Sounded like superstition to me, but everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Once I saw it in action, I could tell it was no fable. Never thought it'd come back to haunt me. Despite all my training and research, I never managed to master it myself.
Huh. It really is something special, then.
Don't forget, one wrong move and I'll cut you down.
I'm aware.
I'm watching you.
Yes, I get it. Just trust me, alright?
Right. Let's check the map. This'll all be for nothing if we get lost.
This place.
Hey Jen, good to see you. They're called the Nord
That
Mines.
being the case,
So it's take us to Grand Trad.
All right.
We'll check for a way around. Next up, Grand Trad.
This place here.
Full of complex paths, we gotta go through them to approach the capital
Don't
undetected.
let your guard down.
Let's go. We should hurry or focus to the royal capital. I'm doing great.
the Nord Mines, located northwest of Grand Trad. It is resource-rich proximity to the capital simplified crystal excavation, but the Sanctus Church's sudden proclamation of closure stopped work in its tracks. Exiting the forest, the party continues along the wooded road leading to the derelict mine.
The mine's entrance should be just ahead. Don't start off the path.
Huh?
What's the matter?
What happened?
I may be imagining it, but I can't help but feel we're being watched.
No.
It's deep in the wilderness, though. Couldn't be. Sorry, I'm just on edge.
Don't let your guard down.
Oh my god, Luna May, thanks for the raid. Oh my goodness, how was your stream?
Look at that!
Up in the air. Large bird known as a corvo. It stalks its prey from the sky, then goes in for the ambush. And in addition to our problems, maybe we just hide and wait it out. No, we need to keep moving. We're already low on time as is. If I died back there and you didn't need to keep an eye on me, have a little faith. Should I? If you're trustworthy, then demonstrate that you do. Little Nightmares, how'd that go? Ooh. Glue moss.
Stop!
Some wild dogs over there. Scared sometimes. Beasts out in packs. Just come at us together. We'll be overwhelmed. Give a chance to rouse. We need to fight a different path from now. Why do you hesitate, lads? Pack of wild dogs, barely worth a moment's notice. Someone says, really? So I don't get it. So be it. It seems you need an impromptu lesson in the basic combat. Pay attention. The subject to move forward. A few mistakes. First, take a good look at your foe. Consider this your first meeting. Are you already familiar with them?
Got it?
Once you've assessed their strength, prepare your next move. If they're stronger, approach with caution. If they're weak, cut them down directly. Now size them up. Weaker enemies can be defeated with a simple attack. Being attacked won't force you, though the protagonist will still take damage.
All right.
Give it a shot. We got this.
Alright. How's that? Alright. How's that? Push through.
Easily.
Oh, man. Of course you love it. You're the one who made it. The long-armed enemies creepy. So I've actually never gotten to play Little Nightmares like through and through, so I might have to take a look at it. One more rule to keep in mind.
Got it?
Never drop your guard even against weaker foes. On the battlefield, fortune can turn if you let up for even a moment. Change tactics and fight as... Survey the situation, use different methods to fight. Never stop looking for ways to seize tactical advantage. Evaluate your enemies in the vicinity, then decide whether to dispatch quickly or stun them first. Face sight will help determine your approach. There's no replacement for first-hand experience. Get comfortable fighting.
In the case. Alright. How's that? We have the edge.
Now strike!
Get ready.
If you're unhappy with how the battle is going, you can restart it from the beginning. Oh.
Take this!
Nice! Feel the heat. An unscathed triumph.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
I want item.
All right, put the pressure on.
This battle's ours. Let's go. Let's settle this.
Boom. Heck yeah, baby. And we're unscathed, so we get some bonuses.
Be careful. There's more of them.
Alright.
Looks like it could be useful.
Ha! Get wrecked,
That
nerds.
was the last of them.
Oh, there's a merchant over here. And a thing.
Let's push through. Okay. Let's give this all we got.
Strike! Take this! I'll go for the kill sooner I believe.
Nice. Unscathed triumph.
Not bad. I feel stronger.
Nice, nice.
That's all of them. We can relax for now.
What is it?
Haven't seen you be bandits now, would you? What are you talking about? Then I get a better look at you. I can't say you're bandit material. I guess with on edge, I know it's funny to think so in a deserted place like this, but I feel I'm being followed. What are you doing in such a remote place? Well, I'm not your enemy, friend. I'm just a peddler. I have a regular nearby, so I came for business, but the beasts are real bloodthirsty today, so I assumed a human appeared. For instance, have you heard about the human who appears from nowhere and wipes out entire towns? Terrifying, no? I mean, to start the mood, hey, would you be interested in buying something? Alright, let's see. He sells medicinal herbs, which does 50, that is 100, and that revives a KO'd ally. We have like 11 of those. What can I sell, though? Oh, so this is all just... Oh, so this is all just shit I can sell? Drop by a human, consider selling it.
Now then.
Nice. Give you a good price, plenty of stuff in the woods. Awesome.
Let's give him a fight.
That sounds quick. Take this. One remains.
They're down.
They die hard.
That's what Grius does.
It's still stunned. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And we're unscathed.
Be careful. There's more of them. Nice. That will find a use for that.
That's all of them. We can relax for now.
This is our chance. Forward. We'll win this. I think I'm getting used to this. Careful. We've got company. This battle's ours. Let's
Go
go.
straight.
Seeker. Wind. Just two left.
Take this. Go on. Finish the job.
Let's stay calm.
Always
Seeker.
come through.
Scour.
Ooh, we got fairy dust.
You hate to see it. Thumbed out. Victory
Imagine getting
belongs.
dunked on so hard that he's like, you hate to see it. It's not this way. We need to go this way. There's a thing over here, though.
All right. How's that?
They're down.
Okay. Let's give this all we've got.
Settle this quick.
Everyone, go.
Still standing.
Nice.
Easier than expected.
We made short work of them.
God, this game is so cool. The air suddenly got tense.
Got a moment?
What's going on? We've been surrounded even out here. It seems the monsters are the least of our concerns. I know you can hear me, so show yourself, or would you rather we come to you? Awfully sharp for an old goat, ain't you? The bastard lived long enough, kill him quick.
It appears we must do this.
I've never fought soldiers before, but I won't waver. Wind!
What is that? Never seen anything like it. That's not an igniter. Take this. It's
Not
our
done yet.
turn now.
Sin is being targeted.
What's that? I think something's coming. Watch
Still
out.
standing. Use your eyes.
Gotta aim
Got
better
no
than that.
mercy for you. Coming at us.
During squad battles, your formation will affect the damage party members deliver and receive depending on their position. Those in the front row deal more damage with melee attacks. Those in the back row deal less melee damage, take less melee damage. During battle, you can change formation. Huh.
I won't hold back. Scour.
Oh, take this! Let's do this! Shite!
A tough one.
Got him. Are they soldiers from the fort? They survived? No, they couldn't be. They're simply deserters, aren't they? No, that's not what I'm asking. How would they have already mobilized a pursuit? I don't know, but I think it's safe to say I'm the least of your worries at this point.
Let's hurry.
Indications should probably keep moving. Let's go.
Alright.
Here we are. It looks creepy, but I guess you did say it was abandoned. The Crown Theocracy ordered it so. I haven't been to this place in quite some time. Despite the royal decree, I still hear miners risking it all to come to this place, seeking the riches left within. I'd happily trade some illegal miners for an armed detachment of soldiers pursuing us. Shall we hurry inside? You're not wrong there. Make preparations if you must, but be quick about it.
So,
Okay. Oh, we have a merchant here, but I don't need to talk with a merchant. Last night's incident wiped out the fort's entire garrison. Surely they lacked the manpower needed to search for deserters. Somehow we're already being pursued. Regardless, due to the nature of our mission, it'd be best if they considered us dead. Let's push through the mine when we can. So it wasn't just my imagining. I think we're being followed the whole time. Like Gray said, something's off. When the human came out of nowhere, it wiped out all the soldiers to the last. Then again, maybe it didn't come out of nowhere, but if that's the case, no, it couldn't be.
wait a second.
Wait. There's probably a bunch of shady miners down there, right? Will we be safe around them? Fear not, most of them are the same miners who worked here before the closure. Besides, it'd be against their best interest to cause a scene and risk the Crown Theocracy coming down on this place, right?
Then,
Oh, so there won't be a problem. You ready? Let's go.
Let's go.
If our pursuers catch up with us, it'll be a whole mess of trouble that I'd rather not deal with. Let's move with haste. Chat, I'm really glad you guys are all here to watch this game. It's so cool.
However,
It's dead quiet. Are you sure there's still people working here? That's disquieting stillness you feel. Those are the insects alerting you to the bloodthirst in the air. Judging by the people who were after us before, then it's likely.
Stop! Don't move!
Halt, deserters.
Don't you dare move!
You're trapped like rats now. Lay down your arms and surrender peacefully. As I thought, we've walked right into an ambush. They've got us at a disadvantage, catching us in this narrow bottleneck. We need to turn back now. It's no use. The engine's already barricaded with soldiers. Surrender immediately. You've got nowhere to run, and if you don't comply, then the miners will pay the price for your insolence.
Wait.
It's a misunderstanding. We're not deserters. We were forced to retreat. We had no choice. A human. Oh, yes, we're well aware of your predicament. That's exactly why we can't have any survivors. Our orders are to let no one escape. Well, it appears we've stepped into a whole damn conspiracy. We've got no choice. We have to fight our way through. Here they come. Stop them here now. Oh, they're weak.
Well done.
stop right there.
They saw us.
What are you doing?
get ready, everyone.
Scrap metal. Chat, I'm terrified. There's a boss here. I'm calling it now. Oh, no! It's a miner.
Hey, are you alright?
I told you. I didn't see no deserters. Please. Don't kill me.
What? Why?
To send a message, boy. Either we give ourselves up, or these innocents pay the price.
But the only one who could know we survived, and the only one who could send soldiers after us. Come on, let's move.
That goddamn captain.
Stop right there.
Your guard.
No way.
Isn't that... Just as I thought, it makes all sense now. It appears we were expected. It's the captain, isn't it? Yep.
I knew I'd find you here. You were the only one who never went up to the fort itself, after all. It couldn't have been anyone else.
Who would have thought 3 sorry stragglers would make it past a whole unit of assassins?
Bastard. You never intended for anyone to survive. You knew the human would be there.
Naturally. You heard the reports. I only put more bait on the hook. I wasn't expecting that damn thing to be rampaging already.
You sent those soldiers to their deaths. Why?
Because the kingdom's guard is powerless before the humans, and only a pile of bodies will prove that to the public.
So someone wants the King's Guard disgraced. And when the people need him most, a savior rises as their shield. Is that your game?
Savior? Speak plain, boy. You think he's one of Luis's men?
A pitiful flock needs its shepherd. If a little blood is what it takes to show them who their real savior is, then that's a price easily paid.
That's why those sons and daughters die. For your savior.
They aren't the first. The soldiers cry for reinforcements, the villagers plead to be spared. But I know better than to confront a human.
A village? You refused. Wait, then you were the one who... 7 years ago, the first Flames Day of June, a village in the northern hills was razed to the ground. A village called Harlia.
Oh, yes, that might have been a name.
Then you made a fatal mistake, Klinger. You left one survivor!
Stay back!
Help me!
Ugh. You played right into our hands, you know. This was the only road without checkpoints. A simple deduction.
You're a disgrace to your title. I may not make it out alive, but as for you, you're hopeless!
O thou who art seared with bitterness, O thou anguished traveler, it is time for thou to choose thy path. O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
What?
What the? Oh, no! I can't fail Lord Luis. Without him, I've got nothing left. You struggle in vain. I won't let you rob me of my glory! This is the way of the real world, little lordling!
You call this real? Leaders abandon their people and the innocent die by their scorn. If that's the real world, then it can die alongside you! My name is Leon Stroll de Haliatus. My home and my family were taken from me. I am the last of my house. I am the last of my noble bloodline. And in the name of my people, I will strike you down where you stand! Come, I will show you a world with honor.
Peril.
yours now? Well, better show him how to use it!
I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'll not cave to an empty threat like that! This igniter's all I need to turn you to ash. You lot, get to it! Cover me!
So he scampers off to protect himself, and his subordinates get to be his living shields. The man's showing his true colors. I'll fix the filthy coward with the end he deserves.
The igniter's powerful, but it takes care and calculation to wield. If you sense danger, steel your defenses and endure it.
I'll cut you down!
Right on target!
The freedom of a...
Nice
Let's
one,
go!
Stroll.
Wind!
Is it still up?
Take this! Still standing! I refuse!
No holding back!
Here! Out! Louise!
Captain's uniform.
Not bad.
Hey, rank ups.
I'll strive for greater heights.
Nice. I feel stronger already.
Well, that's a new one even for me.
Oh, nice.
Impossible!
Never expected a commissioned officer would end up a wild-eyed zealot.
How did I do all that? And without an igniter?
Just like him. Who are you two, really?
I'm Leon Stroll. Just a fallen noble from the countryside. Back there, Klinger mentioned a village that was raised by a human. They sent for help, but he abandoned them. Halia was its name. I'm the son of its lord, and now I know what really happened. We sent our fastest riders, but we were doomed from the start. If Luis was behind it, then that's all I need to know. He's the one who'll answer for it. I have my own reason to fight now. I don't want to be an ally of convenience alone, so once more, please, let me join your cause.
What do you say, Grius?
I say keeping an eye on you was too much trouble in the first place.
So you've no objections? What say you, friend?
We're brothers in arms.
We're brothers in arms, my friend.
Brothers in... yes. I'll do my best to deserve that honor. Now, onward.
The proud noble, Stroll. Within him dwells the virtue of the warrior. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Stroll.
Together we stand.
Party can now study the warrior. Nice. I feel struck by inspiration. I've found a new way to harness his power. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the warrior from Stroll.
Did you feel that just now? What's going on? Does it have something to do with that odd magic? Now that I think about it, once you awakened, isn't it weird that Stroll followed not long after? Huh? Wait, what? Hey, where are we? What just happened?
Surprising indeed. Somehow you find yourself here once more. And a fairy. I thought their kind long extinct. Do they yet take refuge in the Elden Sanctum?
Hey! You gonna talk to me or just at me?
We meet again, my friend. Though admittedly sooner than I'd expected. Remarkably, another has awakened. What miracle is this? Yes, that same power now stirs in your companion. Another of the mighty archetypes. Do you recall our discussion earlier about how archetypes are an original form of magic?
More or less.
Well, more or less.
Consider this. As an elder, you are an outcast of society, yes? Your very identity is a kind of destiny you may defy but not escape. All mortals suffer under the weight of our burdens. But in facing and embracing that anxiety, you make it your innermost power. You find freedom. And so, the lives of those who overcome their hardships and embody the virtues within are passed down as heroic tales. Your companion, too, had his eyes open to his true path and claimed its virtue. That awakening is your doing, you know. He awakened to the archetype that protects you.
Hey, hold on a second. Who even are you? How much do you know? I'm warning you, if you mess with him, you're gonna have to go through me.
Ah, you two share quite a deep connection, don't you?
Well, we didn't always. But now we're partners to the end. We're linked down to the depths of our hearts. Right?
Right.
We trust each other. I've got his back and he's got mine. And that's all there is to it.
The mystical fairy, Gallica. Within her dwells the virtue of the mage. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
I won't lead you astray.
We cannot
That's the
study the
whole reason
mage.
I'm here.
The heroic embodiment of the mage.
Hey, wasn't that...
Fascinating. Do you understand what just happened? By connecting with others who have found their resolve, you awaken to new strength. And further, you and all your allies may fight with the strength of any archetype in your circle. As an example, your other companion, the fellow with the eye patch, he seems to have some training and knowledge regarding the wielding of an archetype. By his own account, nothing came of it. Yet if you so desire it, you can awaken the true power within him.
What? You mean Rias could use this power too?
The nature of the Seeker. No. Perhaps it is simply your own nature. You truly are remarkable. If you seek answers, then go and claim them. This right here.
What I want to show you is a lineage chart of the archetypes I've been researching. That said, there are many I've yet to see, so it's far from complete. Each of you has your own chart. You will use these charts in the assigning of archetypes. First, let's consider the one-eyed warrior who bears yet no archetype. Open Grease's lineage chart.
This here.
Shows you the power, connection to the archetypes. You can gain a new archetype by selecting one here and studying its powers. To study, you will need Magla, the source of all magic, but simply drawing from Magla within yourself will put too much heavy burden on you, which means you'll have to gather Magla from your battles and other sources. Keep that in mind as you travel. Each character can study archetypes obtained through the story. Studying archetypes consumes Magla, minuscule shards of Magla crystals. Once a character has studied an archetype, you can use main menu to change your channel archetype at no cost. To learn is to change oneself, they say. Here you can achieve that through the study of archetypes and their deepest secrets. Like you choose an archetype.
I see. This right here.
Compete with its raw destructive power, yet that specialization comes at a cost. It's virtually no utility or support outside of hard hits. If you're aimed to overwhelm your opponent with brute force, I'd say it's a fun archetype to do this with.
Sure. Of course.
I hear the voices of past heroes' souls, O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength. If thou art ready to bear thyself and fight with all thine heart, I shall bestow upon you the soul of the warrior.
What did you say?
An archetype. Same magic I once strove for. I can't believe it's finally in my grasp.
I still have much to learn.
Changed equipment.
Fascinating.
Now welcome an archetype. Similarly, I can imbue you and that noble youth with a new archetype power. Feel free to experiment. Check status of royal virtues qualities necessary in a king from the main menu. Raise these virtues. I mean to tell you, I can rearrange things the other day and found something that may be useful to you on your journey. I put everything in that box atop the chair. By all means, take it. Heroes incense and heroes fruit. Expensive medicine, revival medicine, magical bread, stale black bread. It says royal magic on top. The formula is a rather complex spell. When mages devise such intricate magic, they commit the formula to scrolls in advance. Saying the king himself wrote this, why would it be here of all places? Couldn't begin to tell you. Perhaps previous king had his reasons for imprisoning me here after all. I would love to decipher its contents, but it would take a good amount of time. It's written in script I've never even laid eyes on before. But before you go, there's just one thing. Would you mind taking a look at the end of that scroll?
What's this?
It's drawn. Indeed, it's no more than a simple illustration, but do you not think it bears a resemblance to the Seeker archetype? Moreover, it bears the caption, mysteriously enough, of all the languages therein, is the one part I'm able to phrase. It says, possum, likely the name of a person. Unmistakably so, though I cannot begin to tell you why I feel so certain. It's possum!
Hang on a second.
Certainly a mysterious top enigma. Makes me wonder what it says.
Adieu.
Should you learn anything new, I would appreciate it very much if you share it with me. Please examine the scroll when you've learned new truths. It's possum, guys. It's saying. Let's see. Royal virtues. So courage, wisdom, tolerance, elegance, and imagination. We are going to save first and foremost, because that's important to do in every game. And then
What now?
equipment. Can you change? Not now.
Ah, how good of you to come. What would you care to know?
You can learn. You can do lectures.
That's a good kitty.
Kind of cat city.
You see.
Name him Plateau. He's the only solace I have. Hero's incense.
That's a good boy.
He's taking a shine to you. That's a valuable item. Hold on to it.
Oh, yeah?
This right here.
Celestial globe. It models the movement of the stars. Astronomy is often confused with the study of magic. Times being what they are. The association means both fields have been suppressed. Quite a shame. Is this how I leave?
My young friend.
First
You are
believed.
truly as remarkable as I first believed. Others fated to awaken to their own power will be naturally drawn to you. To reach the lineage of power's greatest potential, you must acquire more archetypes and bring them together. After all, a hero without allies is nothing more than a lone dissenter. To save the many, you must learn to fight with the power of many. Only a champion of the people may awaken the power of heroes, and with it, seize a future of their own making. When next you come to see me, I hope it shall be of your own volition. Open my book, then let your imagination conjure this place anew, as vividly as you can make it. I'm sure that will be enough to reunite us. As long as you walk your path, I shall faithfully watch over you. May we meet again.
So this is the Velvet Room.
What? Where are we?
You two all right there? Looked as if you were in some kind of trance.
Trance? Wait, Have we been here this whole time?
It was strange. As if I felt something in the air. My senses sharpened near tenfold. It reminded me of my old days studying magic.
Hydrate.
What? So that wasn't a dream. Grius, that's probably his power. You studied back at the Sanctum, right? I know you couldn't get the hang of it then, but I think we might have just awakened it.
I told to them the term archetype and just what I learned.
Awakened it. But that... Who are you people? The truth, if you would.
Look, in all honesty, we barely know any more than you do. But the short version is, well, I think you can use that power now.
I think you might be right. The way it feels is... Well, this is magic, eh? I'd all but given up on it, but... Fate had other plans, it seems. Enough. We must move on. There is far to go still. And lad, I follow your lead now, at least when it comes to how we use these skills in battle. We haven't the luxury of time to train with magic.
Same here. You've clearly got a sense for this, and I'd rather make myself useful than muddle your strategies.
You gotta give instructions to your allies during battle. During battle, you can engage in auto battle. During auto battle, you can also give orders outside of battle. Find them in tactics.
We've 5 days until the funeral. That's precious little time, and we'd best not waste it.
God, guys, this game is so cool.
What's up?
Moore's right there.
Huh?
Moore, is that a person? I see no one there. So no one else really sees him. Maybe we're the only ones who can go to that room. Oi, you lot alright?
Pardon?
Saw a dead miner and assumed there'd been some accident, but looking at it now, that isn't the case at all. It was the military. What business would they have a place like this? Hold on, don't tell me they're after the miners. Wait, how'd you get in here? I'm certain the entrance and exits were sealed off by soldiers. Soldier doesn't see anyone. The only one I saw was that pasty fellow who looked like some kind of general. You mean Klinger? We left him splayed out over there. Wait, he's gone! We have to go after him. Bad if he returns with reinforcements. Leave him be. He has no one left. I wager he was bluffing about sealing the exits. On top of that, he failed to finish us off. He won't be able to return to Luis as anything but a disgrace.
Sure.
You're right. Let's leave him be, at least for now. It's not like we can go back to the military. He can go back to the military either after what he said to us. I knew what this is all about, but I'm relieved. I was worried everyone would be dead in here. I'm going around for a while. If you need anything, you know who to ask. Protagonists in Gallica can see more in in Dungeons and Towns. Interact with him, take a moment, read your novel, transport to Academia. What level other players were at in their party when they... Oh, so you can also see cool stuff.
I'm sorry.
Sorry I dragged in all this. Most of the guard soldiers aren't unhinged maniacs, if it helps. Right, considering you're apologizing, I guess you aren't the bad guys. I see why Klinger stooped to using hostages as bait, a worthless captain, but he certainly had an eye for new recruits. A surefire tactic against your like. I'm heartily ashamed. That aside, you're not passing through the caves, are you? You best turn back now. If so, something nasty in the air lately. Gelatinous jiggling around here. They're not like little jellies anymore. They're downright dangerous. Try chasing them away, but the blade doesn't do much to them. Fire's your best shot. We're getting someone with an igniter to blast them. Then there used to be so many around, but now there's so many we might never clear them out. This place is right of monsters in these days. All I'm saying is it's a long way to the other end of the mountain. No man can get through that unscathed.
But
The king's funeral is upon us. We haven't time to look for other routes. Not much else we can do then, but we should at least make sure we can use some magic.
Oh.
Now, where was I?
Let's go to Academia real quick.
Please, do make yourselves comfortable.
Alright, let's study some archetypes real quick. I do want Sin
I
to...
see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
Let's channel the mage.
I'm counting.
Of course.
Hear the voice of years past. I shall bestow the soul of the mage. No matter the magic, I shall see to its mastery, or else just suffering in this land. Been awakened, you can change archetypes in the main
Good.
menu. Perfect.
I'm still getting stronger.
We're actually going to change to the mage archetype since I'm 90% certain that...
Oh. You'll come.
I'm 90% certain we're going to need it. Okay. Chad, I'm really happy about this game. It's been amazing. Yoink. Grand Iron. Okay. Alright, let's get in there. What's this? This uncanny feeling in the air.
This place.
Was it always like this? This used to be a completely mundane mine shaft, no different from the others.
That being the case,
What the miner was talking about, something about the interior of this place unusual. Assassinating Lewis are top priority. Don't forget that. Prepare yourselves for now. We have no time to rest till we get there. Mind their numbers and watch yourself carefully. We clear? Let's see. Alright. For auto recovery, this will use a skill from party members equipped.
Be careful. Alright, how's that? This battle's ours. This could be our time. Go.
Okay.
They're mine. The blade. Help by
They're resistant, that's right.
Royal Soul. Fire. Let's finish this. In no holding back.
Nothing to worry about. Only 2 enemies left.
Let's go.
Stay sharp.
Overkill. One remains.
Prius
I'll follow your
got one.
example.
Only one
Let's
left.
go.
Finish them off and we're
Burn.
clear.
Some battles are hardly a footnote. That's
Okay,
all.
so now we no longer have igniters, so... So now we're gonna actually have to use, like, real shit.
Come on.
Good.
I
Now
go.
strike
And we'll win this.
Help
I will
by
fight.
Okay. And unscathed triumph.
Not easy, eh?
Some enemies are still around. Careful now. That should come in handy. Pocket it.
That'll do it.
So we got scrap metal,
Take it.
medicine.
Here.
Incoming.
We got hit. No.
Trivial.
If you're attacked in a dungeon, be forced to do a squad battle, it begins the enemy's turn. It's dangerous.
Let's go. Slash it. Stay focused. Let's ignite it.
Power.
Warrior.
Resistant to fire.
That's how I've survived
I feel
this long.
stronger.
Don't get too relaxed. These monsters are relentless.
They'll need more than this.
Ah, we got bonked again.
You've been burned.
Warrior. With
Get
one
attacked
strike.
will hurt a lot
Stay
more than
focused.
usual.
It's part of the job.
Take this.
Ah! Can't linger here. Let's move.
If I say so myself. A new power to wield.
Heat up, increase physical attack by 10%. Attack increases further. The archetype is of the same lineage as present.
You're burned.
Wow, here we go.
Magla pill. This pill can be taken to replenish one's magic power. No good. It's all for naught if our way is blocked.
I don't like this.
Since Magla and the feeling is only getting stronger, it's disturbing, like back in the fort. Same as the fort, Shalene don't mean. Fear is a luxury, we can't afford it now, lad. Galaka's words are a cause for concern, but for now we need to keep moving.
Luke,
There's a gap between the collapsed rocks. We could squeeze through if we go one at a time.
vigilance now.
Let's push through. Let's do this.
Eyes up, novices. I'll be getting a head start, thanks.
Phantom dance.
You've been burned. If you get attacked,
Are you
you'll hurt a lot
prepared?
more than usual.
No holding back. Moment of truth.
The power of heroes. Two remain. See the right move.
Just one left.
Down.
No.
Warrior. Nothing to worry about.
I shall vanquish evil. Let me rethink this.
Trivial.
You've been burned. If you get attacked, you'll hurt a lot more than usual.
Me! Fire!
Nice.
All right. Victory is ours. I shall rise to the occasion. I'm eager to see you use that.
Oh, Blizz.
You're burned. Can someone heal that?
Luke.
We got
A chest.
Look at that.
Iron gauntlets.
What now?
Equipment. Oh, so I can just freely change. Well, we'll give him the iron gauntlets.
They saw us.
We got
Well done.
Very impressive.
Boop.
your
Scrap
birds are all
metal.
healed up.
Come on!
Fine work.
Fairy dust. Okay. We're getting stuff.
Push through!
Good form.
We have the edge.
Opening volley.
I shall vanquish evil. Moment of truth.
Sorted. I would hold back. Keep pressing it.
Much to learn from you.
Burn! Last one.
They're down.
I can't afford. I'll cut you down.
Nice.
Even easier.
And unscathed. That puts all of us up pretty decently for that one.
The enemy saw us. Be on your guard.
Some scrap metal.
Brace yourself.
No!
Trivial.
Okay. Gonna have to play this smart.
Right, let's keep this up.
Warrior.
If I say so myself.
With one strike. Keep pressing it.
Down.
Won't hold back.
That's just what
Freeze.
Grius does.
Just one left.
They're down.
Very
I
promising.
knew you had this. Only one left. Finish them off and we're clear.
That settles that.
But
Could be useful.
Garth's Talisman, endurance +3.
Great find. Keep it.
Ah,
Hey,
See that room over there? The maglet feels less dense compared to the rest of the place. Is that so? I don't feel anything. I thought I was feeling, but now I can see it. It's like the maglet glows hollow out of that room. Back in the sanctum, I learned that fairies are natural adepts at sensing maglets. Safe to assume that Gallica's no exception. Maybe we can get some rest in there. Why don't we head inside? That's not a bad idea. We should catch our breath before continuing.
Hey,
This does seem like an ideal place to rest. Just wondering whether maglet's thinner here. Couldn't tell you much. It's like a feeling I get. There's varying intensity of maglet that floats through the air. For example, think of it like a stream or smoke. It seems not much could sleep in this room. A maglet hollow, if you will. Even your igniters won't work here. A maglet hollow seems like a good term as any, and I'll bet Gallica can sense them. You could say that it's easy to spot a big absence of maglet whenever it's around, whenever the area around it's flooded with the stuff. The beasts seem loath to approach as well. Let's catch our breath in here while we can. You can find maglet hollows, which are used as resting points. You can speak with your allies, record your travels, or visit Academia. We're going to make record for sure. It is getting pretty late. Tell you what, we have gotten
what now?
we've gotten pretty decent, you know, and we're into the first real dungeon. I'm pretty sure we're about halfway through it since we found our first little resting point, and this is the first dungeon, so I don't think it's going to be a very long dungeon. That being said, why don't we stop here for tonight, and tomorrow we will continue the journey. So, that sound good? I think that sounds good. Alright. Boom, boom. Alright, everybody. I want to thank all of you for coming out and having a good time with me. You know, it's definitely exciting. Let's see. Who's streaming right now? Did you just get here? Jesus Christ. I see. I'm a genius. Doesn't seem like anyone's streaming either. Oh, yeah. We met the possum. Yeah. We figured out the character possum, like in the game. So whenever I named whoever it was possum, yeah, we found him finally. Uh, like a musketeer. Think of that, but like 10 times more badass. Yeah, all right, it's possum. It's you. it's just you in video game form. But all right, chat. You guys are great. You take it easy. Peace.